Hi there. On today's topic, we're going to be addressing cellulite, something most women are very concerned about, some men, but we're going to get into the reasons for that in a brief moment. But just understanding the fascia system. Fascia is this amazing tissue that's here to support us and protect us. And one of the goals is the fascia is to ensure that we maintain our uprightedness. So Quinn, if you can stand up for a moment. We have talked lots already in our previous videos about rooting and proper lower body alignment. So the reality is though that most people don't actually stand properly. So if Quinn, you can just kind of stand how often people do. We tend to fall into one side of the body more than the other. We don't have that really great foundation to support our cellular structure. So what the fascia is recognizing with this is we're tipping off balance. And if we do this every single day over years and decades, the fascia is going to have to grip onto bone to stop us from tipping over. Now, energy moves in waves and spirals. So these grips move in that similar direction, and they grip and they adhere onto bone, creating those dimpling effects. That's why cellulite happens, because the fascia is being forced to grip to stop the tipping. So that's one of the things. And the reason that more women have it is because we have a greater Q angle. And that doesn't mean it's a Quinn angle. What it means is that for women to be able to have babies, we have more room in our pelvis. So we have more space to fall away from proper alignment. When it comes down to things like running, we are a less efficient machine. However, we get the opportunity to create life, so it's a trade-off. Either way, that's one of the reasons that you'll see more cellulite in women because of the nature of our mechanics. So we've talked about rooting, and changing your foundation to support proper cellular alignment is the most important thing that you can do, because as soon as you stop the forces causing the fascia to grip and adhere, that's going to make a big difference. But once they do, we're going to show you now a position that you can do that's going to help release those grips and make a difference in the quality of how the tissue looks.
Okay, so this next position is, I'll preface this by saying it's probably one of the more painful positions in block therapy. You're using a rolled up towel most likely, so it won't be as intense, which is nice, but we're gonna be right on the IT band, so right on the outer portion of the thigh. I'm gonna be doing this on my right side. So to get into this, all we're gonna do is have the hip on the floor. A lot of people tend to lift their hip up and go up like this, which you can still do, but for today we're just gonna be teaching like this. And all we're doing while keeping the hip on the floor is sliding your towel directly under the middle portion of the thigh on the IT band. So once we're here, you can start with one leg at a time, then you can bring your left leg on top of the right to apply more pressure, and then you can stay up on the elbow. If you fatigue in the shoulder, even into the trap in the neck, you can bring yourself flat to the floor as well.
And what you will notice that's different from a lot of the other fascia rollers is we're not rolling. We're not moving on the surface, because the challenge is the fascia grips to bone to keep us stable. And when you roll on the surface, you stay on the surface. We need to melt through the layers, and we can't rush melting. But you'll notice if you just bring that top leg for additional weight, you'll have more pain. You can also very slowly start straightening the knees and bending the knees. That will increase the pain. You can even take the feet up toward the ceiling a little bit just to create a little bit of additional movement. All of these things are designed to help you move through those layers of fascia. And the goal is to find the pain, because pain equals adhesion. Adhesion is the problem. And not only does it cause the dimpling effect, which we don't like the appearance of, it is also blocking blood and oxygen flow to all cells on the other side of that. So it's letting you know that your body is going through an aging process faster than it has to. Ultimately, combined with proper diaphragmatic breathing, which we've talked about already in past videos, with the pressure over time, minimum of 3 minutes that we do in all positions, we become very efficient at melting through those adhesions so that we can promote optimal flow throughout the whole body. Now, of course, block therapy is a full body practice, and we are giving you an example of one thing that you can do to, well, two things actually. The blocking plus the shifting your alignment. Both of those things are going to make a difference in what's going on in your body. You can get up
Awesome.
now.
All right.
Yeah, and always exhale as you come up out of position to keep your body safe.
Okay, so as I mentioned, that can be an intense position. However, Deanna also was talking about how this is a full body approach. So if you're looking for something to either rid your cellulite or just improve your fascia system throughout your entire body, which is really responsible for almost majority of issues, we have a systematic program below that you can follow. You can check that out. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like the video. Any comments you have or questions, leave them below, and then subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every time we upload a new video like this. So we will see you in the next video.